Hey everybody, it's Silver Seeker, and today we're going to be talking about 90% silver. We're going to be talking about half dollars, dimes, and quarters, 1964 and before. Now, some people refer to it as constitutional silver, like I do. Some people refer to it as junk silver. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. That's what we're going to be talking about. And specifically, we're going to be getting into, is it actually cheaper? So it's basically well known. It's mostly well known that generally 90% silver is the cheapest way to buy silver. When you go online and you're buying 1 ounce rounds and you're buying Eagles and you buy some 90% as well, generally it has the lowest premium, and premium being the amount that you pay over spot for your silver. That being said, since the silver squeeze and the insane rise in premiums and the high demands on pretty much everything silver, it is no longer the cheapest silver. Even though it may look like it on face value, if we actually sit down and we do the math, it's not. And that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. So let's get into it, guys. You know how I do it. I always scour the web and I bring you all the information, all the facts, and present it to you right here and show it to you on screen. And that's what we're going to do. But before we get into it, if you guys are new to this channel, if you want to learn more about silver stacking and more, don't forget to go down below, click subscribe, and click the bell for future video notifications. Okay, guys, so 90% silver, like what we're seeing right here on the screen, which you guys don't really need to see it because you know what it is. It's your dimes, quarters, and half dollars. Now, it's commonly traded per dollar face value. So every four quarters or 2 half dollars or 10 dimes equals $1 face value. They have 0.715 ounces of silver per dollar. Generally, that's how it's traded. And I went ahead and I looked online and I'm like, man, is it really the cheapest? Well, guys, I'm here to tell you that it is not. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So I actually went around, I scoured the internet, and I came up with some websites. I found the cheapest online retailer selling 90% silver right now, and the cheapest online retailer selling 1 ounce generic silver rounds right now. And believe it or not, 90% is more expensive. And not even just by a little bit, but by quite a bit. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So this website right here, this is what I could find, and I searched everywhere. This is the cheapest 90% silver online. Now, at the time of this video, I just took this image about 5 or 10 minutes ago, so it may be slightly different, but they are selling 90% silver at $23.34 per dollar. Now, the same website also happens to be the same website who has the cheapest 1 ounce silver rounds. Now, keep in mind, I'm only looking for things that are in stock, but if you take a look, they have 1 ounce assorted silver rounds for $30.65. Now, we are always looking at the 1 or more ounce price. We're not going to get into the bulk pricing of 10, 100, or 500. So we're just looking at the 1+, and we're looking at the wire transfer check payment option because that is the cheapest, of course. If you pay PayPal or credit card, obviously you pay more, but that's besides the point. So again, $23.34 and 90%. $30.65 on 1 ounce round. So how does that equate? If you think about it, it's 0.715 ounces per dollar. So if you do some math, does that sound like it comes out to about the same? Well, it actually doesn't. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So I actually did some math for you. Now, keep in mind, 90% silver, it's generally $1.40 face per ounce of silver. So every, let's just say 2 halves and 4 dimes, you're going to have about 1 ounce of silver. If you were to melt it down and refine it and take the silver out, you're going to be left with about 1 ounce of pure silver, roughly. And so what we do to get the math is we simply take 1.4 and we multiply it by whatever we're paying per dollar face. So if you're paying $22 per dollar, then multiply 1.4 times 22, and that's what you get per ounce. So in this case, if we take 1.4 and multiply it by the 23.34 that website was selling their 90% for, you are actually paying $32.68 per ounce of pure silver for your 90%. If you were to buy the 1 ounce silver round, however, the already refined 999 fine silver, you are only paying $30.65 per ounce. That is actually a difference of $2.03. Now, you might be thinking, maybe this is a fluke. Maybe it's not, I don't know. Again, generally silver, especially 90% silver, is commonly thought as the cheapest way to stack silver, but it just isn't right now. And just to show you what I'm talking about, this is not the only website that shows this. So I went to some other websites, even though they weren't the cheapest. I went to some other big online retailers, and let's take a look. Let me show you what they have going on. So right here, if we go over and look at APMEX, they have 90% silver at $34.09. per ounce. So that is basically taking their $24.35 times 1.4, and it comes up to $34.09 per ounce, whereas their cheapest in stock 1 ounce silver round is $31.88 for a difference of $2.21. So just to compare, it's $2.03 at the cheapest place for both. It's $2.21 difference at even APMEX. So a huge difference. You're paying $2.21 per ounce more for your silver, getting 90% right now from APMEX. I went to another online retailer. Let's take a look at what they have. SD Bullion, 90% silver, you take $24.19 times 1.4, comes up to $33.88. And if you notice, I am looking at their $100 face bag. So we're actually getting a discounted rate there, even if you think about it, because that's $100 face that you have to buy to get that rate. But $24.19 per dollar comes out to $33.88 per ounce, whereas their cheapest in stock that I could find 1 ounce round is $31.94, leaving us with a difference of $1.94. So $1.94 difference at SD, $2.21 difference at APMEX, and even the cheapest one I could find was $2.03. So that is what I'm talking about, guys. Again, generally, your 90% silver, like you see right there, is the cheapest. It has been commonly known as the cheapest around. In fact, myself, I used to even tell people if you're going to get into silver, it's always good to get into 90% because it's the cheapest per ounce. But that's just not the case right now. Now, keep in mind that 90% silver does have an absolute ton of other benefits, and we're going to go in those in more detail in another video because I'm going to be doing my ultimate guide to buying 90% silver, and it's going to go over every bit of data and facts you would ever need to know. We'll have that video out here in a week or two, so if you want to see it, again, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that one. But we're going to be getting into all that. But again, generally 90% silver is stacked for a multitude of reasons. There's a ton of reasons to stack it. And even though the premiums are up so high right now that 90% is certainly not the cheapest that you can get, it's still something worth stacking for those reasons that, again, I will be bringing you in that other video. So anyway, let's not make this video go any longer. I just want to say thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you learned a little bit. If you did, do me a favor, go down below, leave a comment. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. Am I missing something here? But other than that, guys, I mean, unfortunately, you know, per ounce, you're not getting the best deal getting 90% right now. It's just how it is. So again, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I did leave a video above you can check out if you haven't seen it yet. I also want to give a huge shout out and a huge thank you to my awesome channel supporters scrolling right there on the right hand of the screen. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.